the local doctor.
Yes, and he's certainly someone who came from the expanded arm of the empire when Britain was still reaching out rather than folding in on itself. Most of us just come here to visit our stuff in the museums.
It's the British way.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal. I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they do if they're not there? I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
Yeah, but let's give credit to all the spies that haven't been in scandals and therefore might as well not exist.
Well, they've arrested those German spies in that SIRS crackdown on the illegals in Hackney, and I think that's a sad thing. I used to think of Germans as quite scary, but that was because I've been watching World War II movies where the Germans all have English accents. They speak in that very, precise way. It's very, we have ways of making you talk. And now Germans all have that American accent where it's all like, oh, welcome to the party. We're having a really nice time. They're much friendlier Germans. Let them stay.
Well, that's all today, Buxters. Remember, it's not as bad as it seems. Honestly. I hope. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your Optic from Bloom Central Command Center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's friendly, it's useful, it's fast, it's a great companion, and really just makes life...
No, don't get up. I need a high-ranking SIRS officer's biometrics, eyes and fingers.
Are you having a laugh? We're wasting time.
Keep your voice down. The data was encrypted.
So what? Bagley can beat that.
Not faster than I could, and I've tried. It's hopeless in the time we have.
Look, if you don't help me, ZeroDay wins. Which means we all die. Fucking hell. Fingers and eyes. One of each.
No. High-res photos will do. The problem is it has to be the acting Home Office liaison, and SIRS will burn their credentials if they're attacked. It's protocol. So you'll have to get them the old-fashioned way.
Torture.
Christ, no. Develop a relationship. Get someone close and take the photos covertly.
All right, I'm up for it.
This part of the craft can be ugly. Send someone who can handle it.
Bagley, care to help?
I suggest you begin your relationship with the SIRS Home Office liaison the way you would with anyone, by meticulously poring over every detail of their life and hunting them down.
Keep talking.
The SIRS Home Office liaison is the bridge between the government and its intelligence service. Their office at Downing Street would be a good place to start your relationship.
Right then, time to move.
So much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours, and no one even noticed the difference.
The other competitors really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse. They didn't understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition.
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker...
The SIRS Home Office liaison works here, but I'm not seeing them on any unsecured surveillance. Ah, but their assistants here. Start by hacking them.
Yeah, I got it.
Everything you're doing across the web through your
Find the suspect. Drone, initiate search protocol.
Control, send an ambulance to my location.
Cool. Possible hostile at your location.
Received. Moving in hostile's direction. That's what stopped me. I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Need some elbow round.
Ready to immobilize the target.
Your teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
I wish them a speedy recovery and loads of free morphine. Now, what are we doing?
I've found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
So before the media fragmented, there was this voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app on a smart device or whether you're talking about in that environment for the longest amount of time possible. Sensational headlines and more sensational stories, and it didn't matter whether they were true or not. It just kept people in, and it kept them in the loop. So we ended up in a situation where nobody trusted anything, and nobody believed anything at all. And that is...
That's him.
Unfucking believable. Oh, I won't come to your last minute meeting. You take that, shove it up, smug, unelectable arse you. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Why would you say that? If one more leak comes out of this Russian submarine of an office, I'll keep out of it, dickhead. Shit! Someone's down. Fuck plenty.
Download complete. Now scarf her or they'll kill you for sure.
Begin a search.
Yes, get in. Brilliant. Very nice.
Got it. 16 email threads indicate the Home Office liaison is a right lush. She spends most of her time down at the Three Hawker Boys. If you want to start a relationship with her, that's as good a place as any.
Drop a pin on the map for me, would you?
Done.
Keep me lost.
Corporations that simply entrench and support the ideals and ideologies of the state, it can seem very hopeless indeed. But I think, you know, the fact that you're out there listening and we're in here talking shows that there is still a space to combat these false truths and disinformation that's being sold to us, and that it's never possible really to completely shut down, despite all the technologies that they have at their disposal and all the financial and corporate power and all the physical power. That it's never quite possible to shut down people's desire to get to the truth and fight for their own ideologies and values, and you know, we're out here starting that task, so don't give up hope.
You've been listening to Buccaneer with me, Tash. We'll be back soon with more of what you never hear. Keep listening, keep sharing, and keep resisting.
Run it.
Jump it.
Climb it.
Conquer it.
Whatever you're doing this weekend, Scoreline has the gear you need to get your heart racing. You do it, we clothe it. Scoreline. We're more than sports.
The bug, nibbling away on the rotting carcass of the once free Britain.
Yum, yum.
Hello, Bugs. This is The Bug. I'm Andy. This is Alice, and today we're going to be pretending that everything is fine.
That's her.
A reality time now, however. And, well, finally today, we're going to road test the latest update to the CSAVE app. The government app that has brought a great British tradition of snitching on people who don't like back to the very heart of public life, the school playground. I'm going to tell you
I'm afraid it's illegal to look that good, so you're under arrest. Nope, sorry. Can we start again?
Ooh, if that's how you treat a one-liner, I shudder to think of what you do with two. Goodbye.
Oh, have a drink with me. It might put a smile on that beautiful face.
Oh, I'm in a great mood, actually. It's just that I'm wasting my scant leisure time fending off the advances of a haggard swamp creature.
Fuck you.
Not even in your wildest dreams, sweetie.
I'm still learning the nuances of human interaction, but my analysis indicates that... I hope this isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
All right.
This city used to be so beautiful.
Steady yourself.
This might sound silly, but did we match on invite? You look so familiar.
If we didn't, I'm going to have their CEO killed.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was lying. I'm so sorry.
Careful who you fib to. Someone almost died.
We wouldn't want that.
I should say. Shall we move this conversation somewhere a bit more private?
Oh, my. Didn't know you could do that. What other secrets are you hiding?
Oh, I got a drawer full of secrets.
So after all that, did you acquire the biometric data?
Did I? I'm starting to think that maybe I need to get biometric data more often.
Well done. What now?
It seems you'll have to maintain the ruse a bit longer. The upload is still going and I have an incoming connection from the liaison.
Put her through.
Enough crap. Who the hell are you? You working for the Russians? China? Fucking America?
You think I'm a spy? Oh my gosh, that's so flattering. Thank you.
Oh, do shut up.
I'll just take a quick little photo so they can get a drone to pick you out of a crowd at your next riot or trip.
Upload complete. Malik is on the line. I'm sure he'll be very grateful and polite.
This will have to do. We can meet at Westminster Abbey to discuss the results. And I wanted to say, you performed somewhat better than anticipated.
A compliment.
He's disconnected.
Seriously?
Hey, I'd like to report my co-host Andrew, who runs an underground satirical anti-government comedy show, for running and co-hosting an underground satirical anti-government comedy show. Also, he does terrible.
I've marked the meeting location on your map. Don't hurry.
Thanks, Bags.
Alice, I have some evidence for you. She tutted up in vehicle in the street yesterday. She says she prefers pigeons to green drones. I mean, come on, seriously, when did a drone ever trap on a pigeon? And what's more, and look, I've no idea if this is true or not, but I have it on very good authority, so please write this down, that she owns not one, but two unlicensed fallopian tubes, whatever they are, but they sound dodgy.
If I had a crypto for every time someone had reported my fallopian tubes, I'd have 3. Sure, I think it converts to about 120,000 Great British pounds in the old money.
We'll report back in the next episode about whether or not we've been arrested and interned. I mean, I love this system, Alice. I mean, no more awkward rumbling resemblance with your neighbours, your colleagues, or what the heck, in for a penny, your family. You just dock the bit and be done with it. But I guess it could backfire. I mean, the thing is with the family, inevitably parents and their children, they end up squabbling, and, you know, today's Britain, your kids are going to dob you in, so you might as well get in there first and counter-dob them in to the authority. What's that number again? Let's call them up again. Hey, I've got someone else. It's my son. Let's call him Norris. He gets up late. He listens to illegal, non-government sanctioned music and is covertly plotting the downfall of the government and the restoration of democracy. Thank you.
Yeah, just define all your household chores as patriotic. And if they fail to do them, dob them in.
Problem solved.
If you don't do the washing up, do you even want a clean British ethno-state?
This is the bug on the Buccaneer. Well, before we go today, Alice, let's delve into what we most miss about the old days. I'm going to kick off with the flag. I never thought I missed the old Union Jack, but somehow our new flag manages to be even more irritating. than that. I don't know quite what it is. If it's the new colour scheme, or if it's just that it symbolises the loss of everything we once held dear. But that flag irritates the hell out of me.
Was everything you ever held dear Scotland?
So got it.
You've arrived at Westminster Abbey, final resting place of noted cousin fucker King Edward I.
Doesn't sound relevant, Bagley.
It is if you're his cousin. Anyway, have a seat. I'll notify Malik you've arrived.
I have to walk away. I haven't slept in 76 hours. I can't do this.
You're just tired.
No, I'm afraid. I know who runs ZeroDay, and I don't think I can beat her.
You don't have to. Give me a name. I'm not asking.
All right. I'm trusting you with this.
My analysis indicates that ZeroDay is led by the current director of SIRS counter-terrorism, Emma Child.
Legend has it she's the reason that Gorbachev survived the coup in '91, but more than that, she's my friend. She mentored me through my first field assignment years ago.
Well, I hope you said your goodbyes.
Wait. There's always a margin of error. If you go after Emma and I'm wrong, you'll have her and ZeroDay to contend with. Confirm it's her before you do anything.
We'll be careful.
Be right.
Or we'll both be dead.
I hate to agree with a career snoop, but Malik's right. We need to tread carefully here. This is the head of SIRS fucking counter-terrorism we're moving against.
But we're not moving on anyone, right? Not until we have more information. Emma Child is just a lead for now.
Okay, I can live with that. So how do we find her?
Bagley, please filter those SIRS dossiers we stole from Child's direct reports and hack their comm right to her.
Done.
Oh, aren't you clever? But we can't just wait around for them to slip up and blab Emma Child's location. We have to make them slip up and call a meeting with her. So we do something big, something old school DedSec. Really scare the shit out of them.
Emma Child is the head of SIRS counter-terror, which coordinates operations with Albion out of the old MI6 building. So, if we were to break in and leave a message that we know will get back to her...
That's a great plan. Let's do that.
That is the old MI6 building, one of the most prominent intelligence organizations in the world. But now, thanks to SIRS taking over, the dark heart of every secret scheme and bloody coup in the whole of Europe. So, no huge difference, really.
What am I getting myself into?
Bagley, don't scare her. You just have to find the central server room and connect us. We'll do the rest. You've got this.
I guess we're officially enemies.
I hope you're not doing anything important. You've been activated.
Bags, you know I have a rammed schedule, but I guess I can pencil you in.
Into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise, and not just in jobs as well.
immediately. Stop that spider! Look!
That's the case file server there. Connect Bagley and we'll take care of it.
Got it?
Quick mission update, but you have to promise not to be mad.
Absolutely not. Out with it.
Well, since you didn't promise, I can't give you the details, but suffice to say, there's an absolute piss monsoon of Albion goons heading your way.
And Finny.
Holy shit. I'm just glad we're on the same side.
Nicely done. Now, get out of there. We'll ring you when we have something new.
Look at that. Your plan worked. There's more buzz coming from Emma Child's organisation than a nest of randy wasps.
Swift, aren't they?
Well, I may have sent everyone in Child's inner circle security footage of your little MI6 operation, just to speed things up a bit.
Is that safe?
No, not really. But then you're a violent insurgent who runs around in a colourful mask punching mercenaries. Define safe.
Suppose you're right. What's our next move?
A small group is meeting with Emma Child in a parking garage. They've switched off the CCTV cameras, but if you connect me to the building's CTOS hub, I can switch them back on, because I'm very clever.
The next step's clear, then.
In foreign nations that have been used, and things like features that show where populations are gathering, in-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes, things like that. Traffic data can be manipulated to prevent people gathering and protesting, as has happened in some of the authoritarian regimes across the world recently. So what we're looking at is not only a set of technologies which make people behave as ideal consumers, but ones which actually can be put to...
Reminder, this is the parking garage where Emma Child is meeting with her inner circle. Malik has asked that you confirm she really is in charge of ZeroDay before we do anything. So try and hack the camera system to see if we can get a look at that meeting.
Got a pint for whoever finds them.
Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
to apprehend.
It's too much of a coincidence. He slips away and our case server gets hit. Richard Malik is behind this.
I've got wetwork assets on standby, Mrs. Child. Malik is dead the moment he surfaces.
What do you mean, the moment he surfaces? Are you telling me we have nothing?
Yes, ma'am. For lack of a better word, he's vanished. Hasn't been at work, hasn't been at home, hasn't bought anything with a card.
Of course he hasn't. He's not a moron. He knows our tools. We can't rely on filament. We have to use our fucking eyes and ears.
He may have left London. Perhaps he's hiding out in the country.
This is why all these excuses smell like horse shit.
We do have a supporting theory, Mum. We think Malik's been in contact with DedSec. It could be they're hiding him.
He's treating London like enemy territory. He's made contact with the local insurgency and got them working with him. So, here's what we're gonna do. Reallocate all resources to the DedSec file. If we shake that tree long enough, Malik's bound to fall out. Do your fucking jobs. Get out there and kill some terrorists.
Persons are advised to ensure that their optic devices have the latest firmware installed. Failure to do so is a crime.
Bags, ring Malik, please.
He's not answering.
Of course he isn't. All right. I'm moving in then.
Shit, you're right. Go. This might be our only chance.
Emma Child just opened a secure optic link. The Home Secretary. If you really want to clear your names for the bombings, this may be your chance to gather the evidence. Get close to the car and I can hack in.
Your parts incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad though, so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself
Plugging you into Emma Child's comm. Try to drive casually.
This is Director Child coding in. Kilo Alpha Kilo 711.
Code and voice print confirmed. You're on a secure line to the Home Office, Director.
Hold on, Mr. Secretary. I seem to have a communications anomaly. Probably nothing, but let's switch channels to be safe.
Well, that's annoying. Stay close and I'll see if I can get them back.
Everything the plume sees from your movements around the city.
We're reallocating resources to the DedSec file. Mr. Secretary, I wanted to bring this up directly because of the recent incident with your liaison to the service.
Oh. Oh, God. You think that was DedSec? I thought we'd chalk that up to your problem child, that, Malik, was it?
Yes. That's the sensitive bit, Mr. Secretary. There's new evidence that suggests Malik may be working with DedSec.
For fuck's sake, Emma, this is a disaster.
It's under control. Shit, sorry, Tom, but we have to switch channels again. One moment.
Oh, it seems this conspiracy goes all the way to the top. Or close to it, anyway. Stay nearby, we've almost got it. Well, she definitely noticed that. Get after her before she escapes.
Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SARS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about the massive, unaccountable spy organization that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SARS became so powerful And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so Sirs isn't coming looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control. The desire to basically say nothing you like.
And just how exactly is any of this under control, Emma?
Because one of them is currently hacking into my car's comm. That's where those anomalies are coming from.
You sound suspiciously calm about that.
This isn't my first day, Tom. I'm not in the car. It's a decoy. But it does have an active beacon that's calling Albion down right on top of them as we speak. I'll have one of them in custody within an hour.
That was me disconnecting this time. You had better run.
I mean, what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state.
I have Malik for you.
I'm going underground. I can't risk direct contact anymore.
Didn't you hear her? She said she's trying to kill you. We've got proof. Now we need to act.
I did hear her. She knows I'm working with you, which means she's closer than I thought. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. Goodbye.
That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's proxies.
That man's a cock.
Fuck him. We know who's behind ZeroDay now. We don't need him. We just have to find her.
As it happens, when I was getting intimate with the MI6 server, I came across a list of SIRS safe houses scattered throughout the city. There are quite a few, though.
Well, we have GPS data on child supporters, right? Run it against the list of safe houses. We'll find something.
Brilliant. Prioritize them by likelihood, Bags. Let's get this bitch.
I found a potential recruit for you.